All right. Mic unmuted. Check. In-game music. I'm gonna turn it up to 5%. We should be live. Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is yours truly, MrTrees. How is everybody doing? I hope y'all all been having a wonderful week. We're back again with some more Fable Legacy. I'm actually going to be doing 2 streams back to back. The first one is Fable. The second one is going to be Block Tales. And then tomorrow, I'll do a Dead Rail stream. I'm just waiting for the chat to load up. Well, the stream to load up on my device. But it's not loading up. Let me see. I don't know why the chat's not loading up on my phone. Hey, what's going on, Text Plays? How you doing? Let me just keep refreshing it. Let me see. Live. I guess it refuses to load. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, J1X? How you doing? Okay, I got the notification. Now I can see the live chat on my phone. Top messages, all messages. What's up, Monkey? How you doing? Your friend IDK joined the game. Who is IDK? Is that Bacon Dude? I see Ma, who's 198. Who's the other one? Bacon Dude. Yeah, it's Bacon Dude. 120, 121. So you are in Fallen Paradise. Let me see what I got for Fallen Paradise. So you got a legendary weapon, which is pretty good. You can use a better ring, though. Trying to see. I don't think I got any rings from Fallen Paradise. What about sigils? Okay, I got a sigil. Alright, where is that mage sigil? It had a better one. Yeah, 35%. See if I have some armor for you. You ready to accept? I ain't even give you the spells. Alright, there you go. Clean up my inventory and you got yourself an upgrade. Yeah, no problem, man. Good luck and keep up the grind. It's a lot faster than DQ. I'll say that's for sure. Claim this. Got 5 drops. I hope they change their drop soon. They're still Hellbound Santrum. Now I gotta sell that useless junk. Alright, look, we got another one. 1 perk rune. I'll take that. Perk runes are gonna be really useful. I'm so glad I'm stacking these. Anyone in Forsaken Limbo, expert or normal, just let me know. What's up, James? How you doing? What's up, Cody? Good to see you. That's good. I'm glad the chat is working. Let me see if everything else is working. Yep, is displaying in chat. Is displaying the amount of viewers on stream. Alright then. I'm gonna enable my luck boost. Gotta finish grinding for my set here. I know it's a pretty poor pot, but I'm just trying to get in full legendary for the no-hit video. Oh damn, I'm about to die. I'm gonna grab that heal over there. All right, Cody, you be joining in next round. I just didn't. I'm not failing because I'm wasting my boost trying to utilize it to its fullest. Dang, I'm kind of selling here. I'm pressing the buttons to dodge the attacks like I'm playing Block Tails, and that Block Tails logic does not work in Fable Legacy. I've been trying to practice soloing Finn McCole, but that, yo, I keep messing up the timings. Like, I get the timings, but then I be messing up on it. I don't need to be good enough to, like, dodge it, but on normal mode, I'm trying to get good enough to where I can block all attacks. Because, yo, if you miss the guard window for even blocking, you get dizzy, you get confused. Like, you're basically cooked. You're just losing turns. And slowed. Slowed, you attack every other turn. Like, it's pretty tough. This dungeon is nice. I ain't gonna lie, this is a dungeon I can grind more than Hellbound Samson. I can definitely say that. Like, it looks good in high graphics. It don't look the same when you have it in low and high graphics. You can see the difference. And the pacing of it is really nice too. And I'll say it's pretty balanced. You don't really need a OD set to beat it. You just need a high blue set to beat each difficulty from the previous difficulty gear. It's the best way I can word it. So I saw a poll in Fable Legacy Discord where Pixel said, does the community want a rarity above ultra rarity that's above secret, where you can only drop in Calamity, and the potential is always better than the secrets? And a majority voted yes. And you can have 3 perks on it instead of 2. Oh, I didn't know it was 3 of them. I forgot. I gotta practice this part more because I ain't gonna be able to beat no hit if I'm dying, let alone taking damage. Really? That's the barrier? I've been doing amazing, man. Been trying to grind, pump out more videos. Just been grinding, you know? Living life and grinding. I'm surprised I dodged that. I really thought I was gonna get hit. Alright, see what I get. Dang. Alright. It's gonna be a bit. Gotta get really lucky here if I'm gonna drop a secret or another legendary piece. I technically did get an upgrade today because I was sitting in AFK rewards and I got purple tier 4 pants. Trying to get this to legendary and I'm trying to get the weapon a secret. But depending on how lucky I am, it may take a couple hundred runs. Hopefully not, because I'm pretty sure this is my 100 run ever doing this dungeon. Praying luck is on my side and I can drop it early. Nice. Whoa, that lag spike was crazy. Hello, how you doing, Mish? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I forgot these guys have range. I just don't know what be triggering their range, because sometimes I don't get close enough to them and they still attack. Those little melee guys, which is weird. Oh yeah, and I still need to get the minion expansion. Grinding the CRK update. Yeah, I've been doing amazing. It's been grinding in all aspects of trying to be better. In life, virtual. But I've been doing amazing. Cloning is crazy. Whoops. My aggro causes an attack in 2 different directions. Nice. Oh shoot, how that did not hit me? Hey, I'm not complaining. I don't know how that line did not hit me, because he was clearly still alive when he did the attack, those husks, but I'm not complaining. Alright, praying for a good drop. Nice. Oh. Well, we didn't time the jump. And we didn't have enough time to go to the sword. Wow, nice. You got a legendary weapon. Warrior, Godsend Executioner. First run, too. That's pretty lucky. Alright, you're all loaded in. Get my auto swing bug ready. Going ahead here. Same strategy. I'm just going to walk up to these guys. You got this, Cody. I know it was a bit unfair because the boss kept attacking me, and like since you were a bit behind me, it was even harder for you to dodge. Not sure yet. I'll probably play it in the future. I'm right now just focusing on my main games, Block Tales, Fable Legacy, and Dead Rails. I didn't know I can walk through here. See, that's the spot where collisions make no sense. I can just walk through that. But other spots where it really shouldn't be a wall, it's surprisingly a wall. Which leaves me confused. Yeah, the global boss is at 11, but I'm not going to do it because it doesn't drop Forsaken Limbo rewards. Man, I didn't realize how low I am. Did combat initiation added another stage? I know the last time they had a fourth board. It was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Nice, I found a spot to hit them without triggering their range. Ah, I couldn't walk in between their attacks. It's so tough to time it. Nice. Yep, there we go. Sidestep their attacks. It's possible, you just have to hit it right. It's gotta time the footwork. Did not expect the boss to keep targeting you. Whoops. Too close. Nice, 5-minute run. And at least it's building up the pity, so every round have a higher chance of getting this drop. This pass ends in 5 days, so I gotta make the best of it. Oh, you got one of the minion expansions. All right. What's up, Jerson? How you doing? Going up. I don't want to put the skills on them. I want to mark these enemies. Yeah, kill them quicker if I do that. I keep forgetting these guys shoot the fireballs from afar. Gotta approach from a different angle. Like maybe this angle. There we go. He's doing all right. How long have I been gone? For a while. For a while, Dad. Welcome to the future. Let me stop trolling. I'm his fodder figure, not his actual biological fodder. But he calls me Dad, so... Dang. I just recklessly walk in the center. You alright, Cody? I'm gonna go aggro the husk. If I can just time their attack. Moda's account on Roblox was somewhere between, had to be 2014. It was like Team Lava, or had to be like Team Lava. Whoa, what the boss aiming at? Oh, that direction. Lag spike. Wait, can I hit him from here? No, I can't. Ah, nothing good. I don't think I'll have... Would I have enough luck boost? Yeah, I have enough luck boost to finish this run. Well, technically 25% chance added to the base of 0.01. Oh wow, a perk rune. I'll take that. You can never have too many perk runes. Alright, I'll go this way this time, so that way you don't get consistently ambushed. That's some hard targeting by the boss. Whoa, that lag spike was terrible. That was a terrible lag spike. Oh, that's the chances that you have. So you have the same pity as me. Yeah, you gotta grind a bunch of runs to raise the chances. The best chances, you know, is by having extra item drops. That's why I got the pass. Dang, see look, I was a distance, but those things still attack. I'm gonna be getting in range, because they will attack you from afar or up close. Or sometimes they just won't attack. What are the names of those? The Fell V-Car. Yeah, I don't really get those things that much. Nah, you're good. It's Fable Legacy. You can join if you want, Jerson. I don't mind the extra DPS. The faster to run, the more drops we get. Yo, the boss duplicated. Does that mean we get double the XP? Nah, we didn't get doubled. Dang. I want to target these husks. All right. Yeah, cause Chaos is 210. Oh, I didn't time it right. My invincibility wears off right here. Yup, so I gotta be careful. Dang, I still took damage from that? I think I have to shift my body vertical. Or, no, parallel. Parallel to the lines. Alright, my luck bust. I said luck bust. Luck boost. Sup, Starlight? It's alright. Can I damage him? Yes, I can. What's so interesting is that this boss will always attack the person who's furthest away. Never mind. The boss has second thoughts. Nice. But even with the luck boost, it still wasn't enough. And they still haven't reset guilds. And we got guild quests that requires you to defeat Larry the Bunny and collect carrots. I really hope that gets fixed soon. All right, I'm gonna turn off luck boost because there's no way I'm finishing this in 2 minutes. That would be a madness. Nice. I guess I'll go center. Watch out for those lag spike, guys. Guess you can try to grind a game for the next 2 hours. I'll tell you this, if you play DQ, this compared to DQ, it's a lot more beginner friendly. Nope, we're not doing global. Global does not drop new drops. It's a lot more beginner friendly, like you won't regret it. You level up way faster. 25%. DQ means dungeon quest for short. Oh, I walk right into that circle. I don't do streams and videos on that game anymore because DQ has discontinued updates on their game. Man, that site be blocking the screen. JJ Beans did not live stream in 2 weeks. She's probably busy, probably taking care of stuff. I've been taking care of a lot of personal stuff too. Like, I cut back on streams as well because my videos have been doing better. Like, for example, the new Forsaken, when I did a video on Forsaken Limbo, it hit almost 1,000, it's almost at 1,000 views. If I would did a live stream, it wouldn't even be remotely close to hitting the amount of success of the video has gotten. And then plus, you know, life in general. There's nothing we could do. All we could do is just move forward from DQ. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm gonna distract the Huss. Ah, the mages. They attack in that direction. I love those guys, man. Whoa. Dang, of course the third strike had to hit. Okay, I can hit from here. Nice. Dang, bro, just fully charged to spawn. Yeah, 25.76. I like how the boss. I like how when the person just immediately respawns, the boss just fulls on aggro and just charges straight towards the spawn. Best thing I ever seen. Ooh, a room perk from the boss. Not something you expect. Level 26. Nice. So you're in Sunken Fortress. Dang, I keep forgetting. Do never approach from the left. I have to go like, yeah, from the right. Same thing here. I have to go from the right. Wait, huh? How did Scythe hit me from... Oh, it's the second Scythe. I wouldn't do hardcore yet. Maybe until we got like a team of 5+ people with a healer, then I'll consider doing hardcore. I would like the 1+ item, but like if we lose, then we basically just wasted like 5 minutes. Personally, the best and most valuable way would be no hit, but you're not going to be perfect every single run, and the last boss is RNG, so it wouldn't be worth it for just 2 extra items. I want to do a no-hit video on Forsaken Limbo, but I want to get my set max first. Are these guys just stuck? Got a little confused there. They were just standing there. Got very lucky to dodge that. And see, like, there's no way to go with those circles. So, depending on the placement. Is the boss just gonna, yup, spawn charge? No, it inflicts slowness. Wow, a rune perk from the last boss. I got a rune perk from the first and the last boss. I'm not really sure. I don't really do Fable Legacy as often as I used to, so the odds are running into other content creator that does dungeon crawler content versus someone who's doing content outside of dungeon crawlers is pretty low. Didn't expect both parties to get aggroed. Gotta love those lag spikes. Wizardry variants. I might consider it, but I just been mainly focusing on dead rails. And then I'll always do block tails, especially when they update. Block tails is one of those games that needs to get out there. They may not have a lot of replayability, but it's still definitely one of the higher quality games. I know Finn McCool, his theme is gonna get changed because someone used AI to make the music. It's good to know that the Block Tales devs don't tolerate AI music. Yo, that lag spike is crazy, but like I'm reading through the lag spikes. It's probably because I'm so used to leaving my computer running on for so many days, like I'm just catching on to the lag spikes that be happening. Except for that was RNG. Yo, what's up, Poker? How you doing? I thought I disconnected for a moment because I saw them just standing there and I was like, what happened? Hey, I've been doing amazing, man. Wait, if it's gonna be 12 o'clock after I finish this stream, I mean, I might do block tails, but I'm trying not to stay up too late. I might just go to sleep early, wake up early, stream block tails, and then I can do the Dead World stream later on today. I mean, tomorrow. Natural disaster. That was like really the only game that I mess with. If you're talking about Roblox. But if it's outside of Roblox, I would go with Super Smash Bros. 4. I have hours on that game. I'm gonna be towards the side because if I go in the middle and someone dies, the boss just pulls on charges towards them. I don't want to give the boss the free kill. See, look, boss full charges towards spawn. Oh, melee. I got to try out melee when I I was gonna say brick it when I jailbroken it. It's all right. Very fast pace. I ain't gonna lie. But I started, my main one started in Brawl, then 4, and then Ultimate. See you later, Cody. Thank you for joining. That boss, hard targeting. Oh wow, I get a speed boost too. Okay, I might actually be able to do hardcore then. If you're healing like that. Maybe once... I don't know. I can't really answer that question because I'm not... Like I said, Fable is not my main game anymore. So there's a possibility me and him may never meet. You know, you can't be friends with every single person. And plus, I've been chilling more with little people. I didn't realize how good the Guardian spell is. Wow. Hardcore is still gonna be so risky because the last boss. I like how the boss has just been duped. Alright. I didn't die once, so I might actually be able to do hardcore next round. We'll see. Just gotta see how I do against the last boss. And against these husks. These husks are annoying. The secret title at level 250. Oh, you're gonna quit at 250. Me personally, I would just play, get maxed out, make the videos I need to make on here, and then I'm gonna just go back to Dead Rails. I just play by update base. I don't really dedicate myself to one game anymore. Okay, I died. I don't know if I'll be able to do hardcore. Not really confident because I already died. I'm gonna need more practice before I can do hardcore. Wait, huh? Why he aimed that way? Yup, it would not let me touch someone else's black circle. The game will not let me do that. Wow, 3 tier 4 drops, but none of them is legendary. Dang. Game did me dirty. Nice, another perk rune. All right. It's funny when you taunt a boss. If only the boss can get triggered from taunts. Excuse me. W aggro. All right. The Death Mender. The boss duped. That's so funny seeing the boss duplicate like that. Nice healing, Jerson. Keep it up. Nice. This is really good aggro. We just gotta practice against the last and the fourth boss. Yes. How you doing, Josh? Welcome to the stream. Wait, I actually dodged that? Wait, that little circle? Negative damage is crazy. It wouldn't let me jump up the obby. Yeah, we still ain't ready for hardcore, but we definitely did a good job getting all the way to the 4th boss without dying once. Oh, we got someone. 219. Dang. Still no legendary drop. Yeah, you can join Benzie. I don't mind. We winning it. Alright, let me get my auto swing. Well, your set is not half bad. Full purple tier 4 set with legendary skills. See, I still gotta get the legendary skills. And the secret weapon and legendary pants. I'm better off grinding until chaos. Nice. That was really fast. Wow, 7 minutes at the Death Mender? I couldn't imagine until today. Six minutes and 30 seconds. Yo. We are wrecking the bosses so quick. Great job, Jerson. Great job, Wild. Keep it up. Only if we don't die at the 4th boss. If no one dies at 4th. Because we keep dying at 4th. No one dies at 4th, we can do hardcore. Counting on you to aggro them. Nice. Wow, 5 minutes at the last boss. Yeah, Sela, excuse me. That would have been the end of our hardcore run right there. That's why I want to wait until we can win without dying on non-hardcore. And then we can do hardcore. Because that right there would have cost our run. Because it's very difficult for me to solo without dying. Alright, you guys grab the sword. I got aggro on the boss. We got the damage, but we gotta practice on dodging on fourth. Dang, still no legendary drops. But at least the pity is going up. Yeah, I like that. It was under 5 minutes. That was pretty good. Alright, everybody's loaded in. Well, last boss kind of has instant kill attacks. Because keep in mind, I survived and I had less HP. It's just mainly trying to it's a bit RNG based, but it's still possible. Trying to avoid the last boss one shot. Pretty sure I can just tank this since we got a healer. As long as I avoid those line attacks, the ones I have to jump over, should be alright. Nice. Nice, nice. May not be as fast as those 2-minute runs, but I can definitely tolerate. Under 5-minute runs. It's alright, it just takes practice. If you watch my Forsaken walkthrough series, I solo normal, expert, and chaos by using gear from the previous difficulty. Pretty challenging, it requires good dodging skills. That's how I got good at it. But since you're already geared, you can just, you know, in your free time when you're not doing groups, you can practice solo. It'll help you get good at dodging. And then, of course, when groups are hosting, join groups, because, you know, you want to get items fast. Nice, nice. Actually, I wouldn't mind looking for a secondary dungeon crawler game, because since Dungeon Quest discontinued their updates, I want to discontinue the Dungeon Quest channels on my guild on Discord. So actually, I will consider the option of that other dungeon crawler game you suggested. But it gotta be one that updates. It can't be Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms stopped updating. Not Kid Quest. Kid Quest doesn't really have an audience. Pixel Blade is really good. Think that'll be a nice secondary dungeon crawler game. Alright. I gotta do a video on Dungeon Isles. I know they're not as popular, but they still update. And I still got content creator role on their Discord. Oh shoot, I left automatic ads on. I'm supposed to have it on manual. My bad. I'll set it to manual after this run. I usually do manual and just insert a ad once an hour, but I think it's on automatic. Automatic does it every 30 minutes, which I know that will be a pain. Some cases, every 15 minutes. Oh wait, he's gonna... I don't know how that missed, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, if you touch those black lines of anyone's circle, you die. Hey, at least I can get the sword. That's tier 4 guardian? No, that's tier 3 mage. Alright, give me one moment while I change monetization from... to manual. There we go. Now it's manual. You don't have to worry about seeing it every 15 to 30 minutes. I could just do one every hour. Luck boost might be a scam. I mean, it's 50% added to its base. So it's not really a scam. It's still relatively low. Like, you would need luck boost plus luck boost weekend and a guild that invests their points into luck. I only got 1 point into luck in my guild, so that's only 10%. I'm so glad they added another defense plus card in Blocktails, because now we can have a defense of 3, which will be pretty good for survivability in hell mode. Because you can cut the damage in half by using the charged defense card, and you can do defense up, power down with the 2 defense plus for 3 defense. And by the way, the charged defense works against defense piercing attacks. Like, for example, Hatred. Hatred's most powerful attack is his charge attack, which does 60 damage in normal mode. But if you use charged defense, it only does 30. Like, charged defense is so good. It's basically the hell in hard mode damage nullifier. You want normal mode damage in hard mode? Just use charge defense. You want hard mode damage in hell mode? Just use charge defense. Sure. I'm sure people won't mind a second commentary. After this run, I'll join you. I was not paying attention, almost died from reading the chat. Alright. In my opinion, I would prefer the PS4 over the PS5 just because there's more games available. I don't really see like any brand new games available that's exclusively for the PS5. A lot of the new consoles have been lacking the exclusives. Especially Nintendo. Nintendo is definitely full of ports. That's why I stopped when I got the Nintendo Switch. Oh, dang. I love the PlayStation 3. I have the one with the backwards compatibility that plays PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. But it broke. But it lasted for 12 years. I'm gonna see if I can find another one, but I know they're gonna be expensive because they're rare. The PlayStation 3 was peak of PlayStation. The backwards compatibility, DVD, Blu-ray, Netflix, free online. Stay in the middle, stay in the middle. There we go. As long as you just dodge the white lines and don't touch the black lines, you'll be alright. Get the sword. I'm gonna see if I can distract the boss. Nice. I don't know why, he just stood there. And somehow his attack still went through, even though you got the sword. That's why I don't want to do hardcore, because it's kind of buggy. Hello. Good to see you. True, true. We went against Finn and then the pits, and then when y'all left, I did the pit with Hyper on hard mode against the 3 Fears and won. The clutches are crazy. Have you seen the amount of defense I had against Fear? If you ever rewatch the replay, I had charge defense and the stinky onion, and when I got hit by apprehension in hard mode, it only did 6 damage, no guarding. It is. And now they added an extra defense plus card. Like, wow. Yeah, they could have added another. They could have added a power plus. Just strictly. Yeah, just do Power Plus, the original Power Plus from Paper Mario 64. It costs like 6 BP. No downsides, just a lot of BP. Facts. I see they added a new hard mode card now. They removed the HP scroll when you're on thinking. It pauses it. So now, if anyone is on the verge of death, while you're thinking, everyone has more time. to think now. Yup. Yeah, I was trying to help a random beat him. I almost beat him without using any items. Alright, Jerson. Thanks for the help, man. I mean, not Jerson, Wild. Your spaghetti is on the stove. You make spaghetti too? Nice. I make pasta. Wow, that's really good. I hope their percentage is above average. That ain't half bad. Hey. Wow, so now max base defense can be 3 now, thanks to the 2 defense plus and then D up, P down. Yes, this one will be the most balanced one yet. Yup. I want to do a double perks, but like half of the cast be new people, and some of them can barely afford a perk. So one perk just gives those with no perks a chance to not get spawn killed. Yup. Even if it's just the spawns. Yeah, they could get really lucky spawns, but they'll have an extra second to push towards cover. That's if someone decides to use just sprint. Most deadly in Proto and Ridge. Aerial, they'll be fine. Aerial is really hard to spawn kill someone with just sprinting aerial. They could go from there, but the only people who will really have a struggle is the brand new players that don't know what they're doing. True. Because I remember in the previous summer tournament, or was it fall, when it was summer, it was Keeps and Dark versus Dan and that other guy who loves aggressively pushing. Dark kept standing out in the opening instead of pushing towards the stairs and the stairs or towards the center and Proto, and like this guy would literally stay in the same spot and jump around instead of actually walking towards cover. It got to the point where Keeps was like, bruh, and the score was 4-4, and I had to step in and give him a tip. I'm like, Dark, you gotta move towards cover. You can't just stay out jumping in the opening. You're making it hard for Keeps here. Yup. Cause Keeps pressured them so much that they wouldn't leave middle. The only one that was leaving middle was Dan's teammate. Yeah. Keeps was kicking butt though, like he almost 1v2 that, but I had to tell Dark, I'm like, bro, you gotta push towards cover in Proto. Or just stay out in an opening, jumping around.
But I don't know, like people just tend to like get super confident when they just peek into bidding. And oh, I'm definitely gonna win, and then suddenly they start getting destroyed.
Yup. I have ran into players like that, and their accuracy is really impressive, but sometimes their reaction is too slow, and they will die. Just because they will confidently stay in the opening.
Game sense. That's what the one thing people lack about game sense.
Like, I get it, you do need to bait in order to get your opponent to peek, but some people will be so cocky, they will literally stay out in the opening, wait for you to push to kill them. But the problem with that is if they don't miss, you basically just gave your opponent a free kill. And most people won't miss someone standing there. Like, even a mobile player can tap on the body and get it first try or second try.
They're like
Yup. Because it will work on beginners. Like, it will work for only the bottest people. But an average person, even a low tier person, will be like, wait, I can hit that. Boom. Kill a pro player just because they were too cocky. That's...
like that person.
Yup. True that. Jerson, are you talking about the Discord? The Fable Legacy Guild Discord? I know you said group in Fable Legacy. I'm just missing a secret weapon and a legendary pants. I'm in purple pants and a legendary weapon. And I'm missing the 2 legendary spells. I'm in purple spells. Everything is just second. Half of everything is just second best.
Just lacking one more purple. Normal set. Just need one more. Because like first fair, new brand
Oh, that was nice, Eric.
that was the only piece left for me to be able to like using the chaos
W taunt. Mm-hmm. Wait, I just noticed something. If I would have guarded that apprehension attack with onion and charge defense, I would have only taken 3 damage on hard mode. And then in hell mode, that would have only been 6 damage. Guarded. I wonder if onion stack. If 2 people have the stinky effect, do we have 40% damage resist?
Now I'm wondering who that one bastard decided to add chapter 3 enemies in Discord.
And now they made a prize in floor 50 better. Can we get back 4 Captain Trotters? Can we
We are just remove the fella in floor 27.
and a microphone man in floor 49. Yeah, give us back 4 Captain Trouters, please, and thank you. Hello, Santa. How you doing?
I'm just complaining in my YouTube code of why the hell is Spear and Bella is scored 47, 48. What is this? Is this some sort of a deal that they are doing right now?
From what I heard, someone claimed that one of the developers added a fear for 48 48 is because the statue, that Temple Guardian statue, and his hands take up 3 slots, and they didn't really had an enemy to. They couldn't think of an enemy to put in the 4th slot, so they added a fear.
Oh yes, my fear is showing up when that shows up.
They could have just added like, for real, they could have added a level 19 enemy from Chapter 4, one of those fire enemies. They could have either did that or just buff their HP specifically in the pits. Just give them 1.5x HP if you were afraid that the temple guy was gonna die so quickly. Because that just made the pit really awkward, because I like how they were all unique to each chapter. 1 through 9, Prologue. 11 through 19, Chapter 1. 21 to 29, Chapter 2. 31 to 39, Chapter 3. Now we got 41 to 49, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. Like, huh?
Maybe we can have like instead another one of the Tomb Raiders.
Yeah, they can add one of those Tomb Raiders.
Or another Tomb Raider enemy, but it's actually a mini boss.
They can do that too.
Because Fear is like way too overkill. Especially without sword energy.
Bro, you gotta deal with one fear without sword energy. And I get it. Fear is his attacks is really simplistic. It's just a straight line. It's just a straight line. Like literally, it's a straight line. Apprehension, straight line. Shockwave, just a line coming out of a line with thorns. That's. But not everyone is gonna. It's just the HP of fear. Like why? Why a 50 HP to 100 HP boss? It just seems so out of pocket. It just seems. No, if they do that, that would ruin the purpose of the soul. That would make the exclusive last boss chapter fights not as how do I say appealing.
So funny here, so he decided to be invited.
I am gonna wonder what is gonna be because I know in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door there's 8 chapters. Chapter 8 enemies appear at pit 70 to 79. After that, at 80, you get post-game enemies. That's in none of the chapters. They're just sealed away in the pits. So I'm wondering what are the post-game enemies are gonna be. All right, Jerton. And I wonder what the secret boss will be at Pit 100. Because I know in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, you basically just fight the Chapter 1 boss's older brother, Bonetail. Spoilers if you guys ever plan to play Paper Mario: The 1000 Year Door, because I know they remade it for the Switch. I still have the original copy. It used to have been worth $40, but now with the case and disc and book, it's worth over $100 now. Just get the remake. It's half that price. Yeah, and yup. Because after COVID, that thing spiked up. I just got lucky enough back then because I beat the 64 and I really wanted to play it part 2.
Oh, I wonder what part of it.
Same thing, but with double damage and half guarded windows. Oh yeah, no sword energy. Yes, this is chaos. Who is Tempest? I guess I can do more runs for about an hour. There really wouldn't be a need for builds if we all just didn't have a skill issue with dodging. I don't know about Finn though. Finn is really hard because you have to dodge consecutive attacks. That agility passive is really annoying because you gotta dodge not once but twice per turn. People say kill Microphone Man first before Fella, but I prefer to kill Fella. Because that feel fine just makes Microphone Man has no cooldown. True. Yeah, I already finished building it. I built it back in March. It's a lot stronger than my old one, to say for sure. You said less games on what? Oh, you mean on my mobile phone? Some of them. But I don't really download a lot of games on there because I just have other things to take priority. I don't even have my gaming consoles. I gave them to I saw the shorts. I saw the shorts of people going to those computer places and they're all on Grow a Garden. Creekcraft, he supposedly said he exposed them, but it's not really exposing, he's just bringing awareness. But he kind of made a joke saying, here's all the bots, guys, that plays Grow a Garden. I'm like, calling kids bots that goes to a computer store to play Grow a Garden is crazy. It's alright, Pink.
We're known for farming a lot.
Oh yeah, our healer went to go eat, so lock in, team. Oh, I know it'll be a good defense combo. 12:08 a.m. So here's what you can use, guys. If you want the most defense as possible, use good vibes for a 50% damage reduction. Have someone use charge defense on you to stack the 50%, which will result in 75% damage reduction. Then have someone use the stinky onion, which will add 20 to the 75. So you'll probably have at least 82%. Because you can't be immune to damage. It's impossible. But you can become more resistant. Yeah, that was really good. Hey. Yup, it's a new armor car. I already bought it. It basically just allows your HP to scroll down while you're thinking. Cause now it pauses when you're thinking. When you're on the action bar. Yup. Yup. Oh yeah, the boss does hold it in their left hand, so as long as I stay out there... Whoops. Forgot about those. Wow.
Our stuff might be out of the meta now, but it's still risky to like do it when you're using anti-up.
Nice legendary. Nice legendary Tempest weapon. That's the second legendary weapon. 0 BP but a half window. No, we ain't using that anymore. Unless you eat one of those fruits from chapter 4 and get focused to increase the window, but then again, no one ain't doing that. There's still no double dip badge.
I heard they changed the SP and HP fight.
I don't think I'll add any mods for a while. Any new mods for a while. I still technically have too many. Yeah, I'm just phasing out the inactive ones. The most inactive one and putting the most and keeping the active ones. I mean, look at Lil Pete. Lil Pete had like over 50 and he got rid of like 30 of them and he still has too many. I have under 10 and it's still too many, excluding the 2 bots, Nightbot and Streamlabs. Oh, you can now endure... I'm pretty sure you can endure Hatrix attack in hell mode now when he does his strongest attack, because with the charge defense, you now only take 120. Because I know anything that does over 200 damage, you just instantly faint. Oh shoot, Pink still didn't get in even though I accepted her join request. I think I crashed. Yeah, don't forget, if you don't get in, be sure to restart your Roblox.
Okay, so another thing that I found out is that they moved the baller and night card to the village.
Yup. Because having an early game 1+ damage is too overpowered. And I agree with that because I played the Paper Marios and it was no Jumpman or Hammerman cards early game. Not that I know of. I'm so glad Resurrect and Cure no longer gives -1 attack. Thank you, devs. Now you can resurrect yourself twice. Resurrect with enough SP and then the med kick. And the resurrect always goes first. The auto resurrect and then your med kit gets used. Yes, thank you so much. forgot too. There's also a max of three happy HP and happy SP. So glad it's every 2 turns. It actually makes the passive a bit useful. Guys, how about I was supposed to dodge that? You see his sword went in the right direction.
It's very hard to dodge that.
And then they put all the yellow circles in the left. You can't tell me that that wasn't poor RNG. You can't.
It doesn't go, you can see those hits that are coming up. Okay, so there's one area where I could get the SP finder.
Guardian.
From the sketchy figure.
Interesting.
Okay, wait. Oh wait, I can buy every single card in the bookshop now. Oh yeah, I can. There you go, I just cleared it out.
Cleared.
The SP finder. Yeah, they set it to 0 DP card. Now it's time for me to do one thing.
Oh, that's really good.
Something grinds the hell out of me. I can find it.
Cause then you can get full full HP and SP after each battle. Until you reach the cap, of course. I'm pretty sure they add a cap. Yup. He spawns near the manor. I used to farm those guys crazy because I was trying to get slate skin and the med kit, but I never got the med kit. I only got the slate skin.
Well, you got one thing that you wanted to get.
Yup. I was able to get anchor, but now anchor's been nerfed.
I have 5-second anchor on me.
Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, there is one noticeable thing about anchor. Anchor now heals mortal damage. Before it didn't. So now if someone's HP is about to hit 0, anchor can stop them from taking mortal damage. Yeah, so even though it's only one-time usage, if you had other people's HP slowly heading towards 0 and yours hit 0 and you had like 4 anchors, they'll now have 40 HP and they won't take any more mortal damage until their HP hits 0 again. So that balances out the anchor card. I wonder if I should just become a defense guy and just have 3. Let me see. If I do parties of 4, have 3 jackfruits and then stack my inventory of onions. Also gotta love the fact that your HP, when it goes down, it scrolls down by 2 now. During enemy turns. It used to been by 1. I was like, dang. Can't stall it out. Can't stall. How you doing, Nightfalls? Welcome to the stream. You watched the new Final Destination? Dang, that could have been legendary, and it's 80%. It was warrior. That would have completed my set. You just watched the new Final Destination movie. Mmm. All right, our healer is back.
That's not what I wanted.
Great job, team. Keep it up. Tempest got that secret. Dang, an amazing pot secret. That's why you're dealing so much damage. The weapon does make up 40% of the damage. Especially ever since Pixel got rid of the Guardian meta. Only OGs remember the Guardian meta from Internal Domain. You group hunt. We're gonna get like a hybrid weapon for mage and warrior that will be better, slightly better than secret. Only attainable in calamity mode. I think I got 2 HP finders. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I just found them or bought them. Dang, we killed that boss quick. Nice stacking, nice. Hey, look, Unalike is interested. You know this raid is starting to get good when you have high levels joining. You know? 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and Jerson got a legendary warrior weapon. Guys, 3 minute and 30-second run. We are starting to get fast. Nah, we're
It's all part of the plan. Don't worry.
about to penetrate through this dungeon. This dungeon is cooked.
Oh, let's not talk about that. What that one word.
Unalike has a full max mage set. Yup, his mage set is completely max. Oh yeah, this is gonna be quick. I might extend the stream if we keep getting fast times like this. I'm borrowing my friend's mage set. Oh, dang. I was convinced that you had a max mage set. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. First boss dead. Let's go. You got kicked again? Dang, I see you're having some Roblox problems, Pink. You might want to restart your Roblox.
So glad they brought Reaper.
Same. Reaper is green and he still has that favoritism. Sometimes. Oh, I forgot. Reaper also gives...
Get AP fighters for defense now.
Okay, so here's how you can stack your defense. Good vibes, charge defense, bodyguard. Good vibes, charge defense, bodyguard. Because bodyguard is also 50%.
I think they're all very idiotic.
Onion, which is 20%. I'm trying to think of a 90% damage resistant build for hell modes for where bosses will only deal less than 5 damage. Because I found a way for Fear to do only 6 damage in hard mode without guarding. If I would have guarded, that would be 3. If it was hell mode, it would have been 6. So I'm trying to find a resistant build where they only deal 5 in hell mode. So a booster is back in Fable Legacy. Oh, that's what's up. Like I said, I still play Fable Legacy because it updates, but it's not my main game though, because it's not as popular as it used to be. Someone please kill that boss. Thank you. Yeah, let me just bend the rules and not stay in a black circle. Mmm.
Because I'm using a brand new loadout called the Scottish Man.
Scottish man.
If you know what I mean, it's a TF2 reference of Demo Man. Any TF2 players out there? You'll definitely know what I mean.
Trees, don't start yet. Oh, my bad, Santa. Just AFK. In lobby.
Even what am I getting for Christmas?
Why does Santa sounds like Satan? Never mind. I gotta lie, it feels good to have 10 SP. I've been only having 5 SP for a while. I try to keep my HP up because survivability is important. Especially now with these bosses dealing more than 10 damage per hit. And they have a multi-combo hit now in normal mode. Again, I get it. You can dodge. There's a dodge mechanic in Blocktails, so they expect everyone to be ultra instant. But the only problem is that everyone is not ultra instant. That's why you see so many people who does those pit floor videos. They have what's that badge again that helps people with the guard window timings? Training wheels. There we go. Training wheels. They be using training wheels. Because when I did the pit floors 31 to 39 on hard mode, I got a comment from someone saying, you doing that on hard mode without training wheels is very impressive. I'm noticing a lot of people who's doing the pits, especially right when the update comes out, is using training wheels. I don't use training wheels. I don't need training wheels. It's either I dodge or I have a skill issue. That's it. I only need training wheels if the guard window doesn't make sense. So that way I can find out what's the right timing. But then I take it off after. Like for example, I was gonna use training wheels on Greed because I didn't really get his hand attack, but it turns out you're supposed to dodge when his hand slides on the floor. Again, it's weird, but that's how Greed operates. Nice. Also, guys, I finally found a way to beat 4 sentient statues in hell mode. Cherry bombs and just guard everything. If you guard everything and use cherry bombs, you'll win in 4 turns. This boss about to die before he can even charge. Dang, 3 minutes and 15 seconds and another legendary warrior weapon, but this time on the light got it.
I'm gonna share the build with you in case you want to try the build out.
Alright. I might share you my level 1 build. I hope they add a cooking recipe that gives us focus level 2 or focus level 3. I would love to see how big can the guard window get. One more gamble and I will be at a mill. Wow. Nightfalls did one big twice yesterday. He rolled 99 and 100. Proud of him. Guys, I found a way to get the glitch to healing orbs in multiplayer. Have one person load in way quicker than everyone else and then start the game right when that one person loads before everyone else loads in, and boom, you get healing orbs in multiplayer. It's not really that effective though for when it's more than 2 people. It's only good when it's 2 people.
Don't worry, we tried it a long time, and it worked really, really well.
I remember when the beach spells were broken. They would just instant heal and any class can use them. As long as they have 1 point into healing. Yeah, they nerfed it. They nerfed it now. It don't instant heal anymore, and it heals really slow because it's a level 1 skill. It's but it used to have been the best healing skill. No other healing skill has ever reached that level of instant healing before. Now this is what I call a solid team. This will even have Jackson jealous. I need to tell Jackson to join. He's missing out. Yeah, should definitely get it in the run. He might actually get lucky. The Feel Fine badge is so much better in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door because you're permanently immune to dizzy and poison. But the developers decided it was a good idea to make bosses permanently immune to all debuffs once they reach 50% HP or lower.
It's basically saying, screw you!
Yup. Captain Trouter when he reaches 50% HP. Alright guys, I can't get sick anymore. And I ignore defense. Wild. There's no way I got 2 perk runes in less than 10 seconds. Okay, game, thanks for the perk runes. I would definitely accept that with honor. That's the thing, I always keep getting what I wanted in 5 rolls. Well, 3 rolls technically. But since it costs perk runes and not gold anymore, I was like, now Jackson don't have to worry about asking me for gold to reroll his perks. Now it's perk runes. It's fair now. Everyone can save their gold and now grind perk runes. Yup. A 3rd perk rune. Dang. My first run ever getting 3 in 1 run. Everyone. True. I mean, if you do 31 to 39 in hard mode, it's a joke. The fears may be a bit of a challenge because consistently dodging can be tough, but I was still able to beat it first try thanks to the charge defense and onion meta. Oh wait, garlic. Garlic, because garlic gives 20% to all party members. And they remove the enemy's extra damage in parties, so even better. Yup. Having a phobia in floor 48 has to be the most out-of-pocket thing I ever seen in the pit floors. I mean, fear itself is crazy, but then seeing a phobia spawn with the screen going black, it just do not suit the vibe. Did I just damage the boss when it teleported to me? What the heck? Nice stacking, good job. Come on, guys, new personal guild record. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Hey, 308, let's go. Good job, everyone. Proud of you.
You're going to put another record. Watch.
I thought it was 2 minutes because I saw the timer glitch. But it was 3. But I'm still happy with 3. Wait for everyone to touch the ground. Will Nightfalls win this gamble? He's gambling 30,000.
they changed one floor level for the chapter one.
Oh.
They added the Supreme Ant now.
Oh, they add the. Oh yeah, why wasn't the Supreme Ant in in the floors? Oh,
You're telling me the Supreme Ant's minions is there, but not the Supreme Ant himself. Okay, congratulations, Dev. You forgot the most important character.
dang.
So now for the second to the last floor on fifth floor, 11 to 20, it's now the crossbow, sentient statue, loyal knight, and supreme ant. Before there's no supreme ant.
Congrats, Tempest, for reaching 234.
That's actually very good. That's actually very mindful of them. But at the same time, the supreme ant gonna die.
Yup.
This guy is so long.
I'm pretty sure when I guarded the sentient statues' attacks in Hell Mode, I only took 1 damage from their stomping attack, and then 6 or 5 damage from their rush attack. But now with the changes of defense, I might actually be able to tank it completely, take no damage from their stomping attack, and only take 1 or 2 damage guarding their rush attack. Might be able to cheese Chapter 1 enemies in Hell Mode now in the pits with the new defense build.
That's your damaging.
Yup. And sentient statues can't heal, so yup. But if I really want to cheese it quickly, I can just use cherry bombs with the defense build. At least that's just the quickest way I know to beat floor 19 in Hell Mode, because cherry bombs did 3 damage. They only got 12 HP, so I can finish them in 4 turns. Wait, don't cherry bombs go first before the sentience attack? Because I know they have fast speed.
Yeah.
So I can use the 2 up front, and then once I survive their rush attack, I can basically kill. Yeah, all I gotta do is just guard their rush attack from at least 2 of them. If I miss 2, it's alright. I'll still win. Yep, easy cheese for Hell Mode sentient statues. Nice, 330. Wait, that's tier 3 guardian legs. Oh shoot. I gambled too soon. Yeah, it didn't go through. And then for Jerson, I don't think he has enough trees yet.
Well, since Griefer is now really good now because of the shield bypass, I might as well use him against Finn McCool.
1 million trees. Congratulations, Nightfalls.
Now gamble some of them again.
I left the cap. The max gamble cap is 50,000. It won't go no higher from that point. And he surpassed Ethan. Ethan's now been dethroned. Ethan only got that huge boost because donations were working. He had a huge head start. Donations were like had a huge multiplier for trees. For some reason, it's not working now. And then he started gambling, and he just got really lucky. Nightfalls kept getting so unlucky to the point where I'd nerfed the percentage of losing to only 25%. But then I don't know, somehow it still kept landing in the 25%. But He didn't give up. He kept pushing and he won big. Come on.
I just realized they increased the poison turn to 5 now.
Oh wow.
No longer 3. That's good.
On the Venom Shank?
For Griefer.
Oh, for Griefer. Oh yeah, they did. I did remember when someone summoned Griefer during Finn.
Now it's really, really good. I'm hoping that I actually summon all 3 enemies now.
Yup.
All 3.
He brings a full team now. So my strategy on trying to beat Finn without using any items, I just tried to get all shotgunners and just practice the shotgunners dodging windows. And just focus solely on Finn. Yeah, I won. I defeated Finn McCole solo. Congrats, man. I haven't done it solo yet, but I am getting closer. Like, I almost beat him itemless, too. I just be messing up on the guard windows. Like, I really gotta get comfortable with the guard windows. Like, even if I don't super guard, if I can at least just guard. If I can at least just guard, I'm good, because I won't get a debuff. Because if you do not guard, you get dizzy, you get confused, you're basically just cooked, and you get slowed, so you're missing turns or skipping turns. As long as you can guard, if you know how to just guard minimum, you'll be able to beat Finn McCole solo without even needing to use items. Shotgunners now have 10 HP instead of 12. Oh, that's good that they nerfed shotgunners.
They even nerfed the defense level. It's now 2.
Instead of 3. Oh, that's really good. I wonder if they nerfed their damage. I still find their damage to be a bit ridiculous for a Chapter 4 enemy. Why did that respawn took so long? Let's see, legendary luck bonus 20. And the screamer guys now have 10 each.
Griefer can completely destroy the shotgun blows.
True. Guys, aggressor's debuff has been changed. Your HP just no longer scrolls down. It just instant goes down when you take damage now with their aggressor card. You no longer take 2x damage. So now you guys can go for an attack build without taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Like I said, the only reason why they're probably dealing such ridiculous damage is because the devs figured by Chapter 4 everyone should have Ultra Instant. That's my only guess, because I just find 10 to 20 damage crazy. Keep in mind, if you have 50 HP, you technically die in 5 hits. 5 hits. To be fair, there are enemies in Chapter 1 that does deal 5 damage, but by then you're gonna be like level 4 and you're gonna have 20 HP. Funny enough, I had 15 HP at Chapter 3 when I was doing my Hatred walkthrough. So I can kind of understand why their damage is getting ridiculous, but jeez. Even a Chapter 8 boss in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, when it does its most powerful, unguardable attack, it only deals 17. And we got enemies here already dealing 60. 60. Hatred doing 60 at Chapter 3. I'm gonna go with rice and curry. Rice with curry is really good. I also love pasta with some Parmesan cheese and hot sauce on top that I be making. Also really good. You ate chicken nuggets? Looks like it's just 3 of us now. The rest of the group left. It is almost 1 o'clock, so I am about to end the stream. You like grilled chicken? I know. There's this recipe that I make at my second job. I first fried the chicken for 10 minutes. Then I put it on the grill. I put marinara sauce on top with a bit of shredded mozzarella cheese for 3 minutes on the grill. So it's like a mix of crispy and grilled chicken.
I just beat Finn McCool again.
Hey. Yeah, I work 2 jobs now. I know I used to only work 1, but I work 2 now, but it's only on the weekends. Used to eat fried chicken, but not anymore. Oh wait, now I remember. I fry the chicken for 10 minutes. Then I mix it in garlic palm oil. Add some Parmesan cheese in it. Then put it on the grill for 3 minutes. Put some marinara sauce on top with some shredded cheese on top. Let it sit for 3 minutes as I steam it on the grill. And then I put it on the burger. And there you go. You got like a mix of a crispy grilled burger. What's up, Jackson? How you doing, son? Yup. Chicken parmesan. Yup. What, queso? What kind of queso? The pronunciation of that sounds familiar, but I don't know the origin of what you're talking about from queso. Queso. Haley asked a question yesterday. She said, how is this game called Blocktail? Is it really good? I said, yes. She said, well, how many people can you play with? I said, a party of 4. She said she had 5. She said she had 4 friends. With her makes 5. So I'm like, you're gonna have to swap between party members. Congrats, Jerson, for reaching 228. Fable Legacy, I'm streaming it. Oh wow, got a legendary weapon. 4 pot W. Yo, what's with the legendary weapon drops? Everybody dropping legendary weapons. Yeah, it's poor. 20%.
So funny.
Alright, let me get you in here instantly. You missed it. We had unalike Nightfalls in here. Everyone was like running. We were running like 3-minute runs, and we were just casual. We're not even sweats. We're just casual guys trying to have a good time. Wait, what happened to the fourth? I guess he left. Oh well, it's just 3 of us now. Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you guys through Discord. I unmuted this time, since everyone has been more family friendly. Thought I'd let you know in advance before you get canceled. Have you tried popping boba? What's popping boba? Don't worry, I'm not crafting it. I'm just gonna use it for a video. For the best warrior loadout video. I mean, even if I do craft it, it's technically 100% plus legendary warrior piece. He did said hi. He just said hi on VC. He just sounds really low. That's all. Looking forward to my in real life friend moving closer and getting a laptop. She says she's also gonna play Block Tales. Yeah. I gotta carry Liv too when I have a chance. I wanna get her back up to chapter 4. Yup, he's back. Look on the right side. At least Jackson is not. At least Jackson is not. He's not into Grow a Garden, but he's also not into RPG. Jackson stays in the middle. It is an RPG, but without a story. I don't think dungeon crawlers will ever have a story because people just like the gambling aspect of it, of just killing the boss and getting loot. I think there's only like 2 dungeon crawler games that have a story, and they unfortunately died because they stopped updating. One was Devs of Creation, and then the other one was, it was one Salty was playing. Salty played 2 of them that had a story. You might not know who Salty it is. He only does streams for members now. He barely does public.
You can actually craft that. You can actually make the Captain Trotter's juice.
Wow. Pirate juice. Pirate juice. New to Godly Friday and Saturday, and Dungeon Quest Sunday to Monday, and Tuesday Arcane Conquest. Dang, if only this tier 4 was legendary, it would have been 62% potential. Guys, we need 4 Captain Trouters in pit floor 49. Get rid of that microphone, man. All right, y'all. Last one is 1 o'clock. Been ratings.
I think I found a very, very good item that will completely be very meta. Set the hard time.
Thank you, Jerson. I see Master Flame is joining. Maybe I'll have him run with you guys. I can take over host. Yeah, last run. I thought you guys was gonna take over. I didn't know you guys were gonna go to sleep. Fair enough. You gonna play Ant War? I'm gonna probably head on Blocktails for a bit because I need to do a bit of hunting, card hunting.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I got that from AFK Rewards. They just gave it to me for free. Some.
Wow, I can't believe high cost is expensive here. Wow.
I know I'm gonna drop that secret soon. I usually always drop a secret on Infinite Tower for free. Or on here when I get a pity luck of 50%. That one guy that dropped a full set in one single run in Chaos. Alright guys, I beat Fable Legacy. I'll see you next update. Quintillion? I mean, if we could consider the percentage chance to be on exactly 100, that would be... interesting. I'm so glad Mage is worth more than Warrior, because this will make trading for a max Warrior set much easier. Did you get the combo meal yet in Blocktails? No. It's a 0.2% chance drop. It's probably just as rare as a Fable Legacy legendary weapon. I wonder how much the combo meal will heal. Spanking the enemy's butts. Yup. Dang, Jackson, way to take that out of context. I get that they're women, but I figure you have better tastes. Yeah, I thought you had better tastes. Targeting. That did not hit? What? I walked right into that. Yo. Hey, thank you, Kozit, for joining the membership. Wait, no, like the boss. He thrust his spear right at my head, and it did not hit. It did not. He kept shacking, but it didn't affect me. That is very suspect.
We're gonna have a serious talk
To be fair, the fourth boss is black.
Black.
I'm returning tough. But I'll stream this game again because this is the last run. But thank you for joining the membership. You have access to the face cam live streams. You can see the old videos when I spend time with Recway and his goofy friends. I was about to say I had to get my lawyer and take some legal action. It's alright, you can ask your parents for help. Tree, the boss died to death. Yeah, death is black. Not trying to take that out of context. That's why they target Jackson. Because they thought he wasn't deaf. They thought he was alive.
Alive and well.
I'm glad. Oh, there's a scroll being sold for 1 trillion coins. I'm gonna buy it. Can I get another one? No, I already purchased it.
So I think I got like, I don't know, because currently I'm making the ingredient right now.
Oh wait, I don't want to delete my blue tier 3 guardian legs. Where is it? I'm sorry, tier 4. Yeah, I don't want to delete it. It looks cool. And it's 62%. Sold.
Hey, MrTrees, you might want to look at my screen because I'm completely going brainstorm right now.
Alright, one moment. I still gotta do this outro. Not bad. I'm going first person. Ain't half bad.
But just by looking at your screen, it feels like you're just walking along a vlog.
I know, right?
Just look at my screen.
Or I can just do this.
Oh wow.
At least the Guardian and Warrior set is masculine, and the Mage set is feminine. So now girls that play this game can actually, you know, have a feminine set. Without cosmetics. Yup, there goes the feminine set. Fun fact, the majority voted for that set. People like the feminine set the most. Warrior being second, Guardian being last. Cute female hair. Female hair is wild.
Hi, puppy.
Hello, Yumi. But that's it for the stream. You guys will get Jackson the 240 as your outro right there. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for rejoining the membership. Kozit, I appreciate you. Thank y'all for 6 likes. And thank y'all for 12 viewers. I didn't expect to get over 10 plus viewers in a Dungeon Crawler stream. I guess I'll do another Forsaken Pass giveaway on my community Discord in a couple of days. That's all for now. Stay connected and keep up the grind. Next stream will be Block Tales. And the next stream after Block Tales will be Dead Rails. Block Tales, Dead Rails. And then maybe MVSD. Oh, someone just subscribed. Plague, thank you Plague for subscribing. I saw the pop-up.
Did it actually pop up?
Yup, on my stream. I can